Hello everybody, my name is Gnome, and today I'm redesigning Rarity. If you haven't seen, I uploaded the first video in the Redesigning My Little Pony series, Twilight Sparkle, last week. I recommend you watch that as I explain what's going on better in that video. But to summarize, I'm not just redesigning the characters, I'm redesigning the show as a whole. I just thought it'd be fun, so I did that. I went into the core part of the show as well as Twilight's backstory in the Twilight video, and now I'll explain Rarity's backstory in this video. Per usual, I'm drawing her in my art style, not the My Little Pony art style, yada yada, here we go! In my Twilight video, I mentioned that the main six will be young teens, and instead of their craft being their jobs, they're apprentices. Rarity will be an apprentice who's learning how to make good clothes and fashion. By the end of the show, she'll have passed by her mentor and become a professional fashion designer. Rarity meets Twilight when she enters the library Twilight works at, to check out a book for different ways of stitching so she can study and practice while her mentor is gone. While this is happening, Twilight and Rarity talk a bit. Twilight asks Rarity if she's a fashion designer, and Rarity explains she's in training, and she says proudly that she'll be a famous fashion designer someday. Rarity has the element of generosity, and in the show, she'll show that much more often, through things like giving her friends new gifts, or giving scarves to people, or buying things for people when they need them, just to push that generosity message a little further. Rarity's progression throughout my version of the show will be pretty linear. She'll start out as an apprentice with not very good fashion skills. The clothes she makes aren't very good, but at the end of the show, she finally graduates from being an apprentice to a fully fledged fashion designer with really amazing skills and knowledge of how some clothes work. Some episodes in my version of the show that could be Rarity-centered would be perhaps an episode involving a ball, and the main six ask Rarity to make their outfits, and that episode is about her being nervous because she wants to make a good outfit for her friends, but she's not confident in her skills. Another episode could be one involving Rarity's first fashion show, where the main six go and support her. Episodes like that revolving around her growth in the trade. Rarity's one of those ponies that I didn't like when I was a kid, but rewatching the show as a young adult, she's actually one of my favorites. That's my take on Rarity. So now I'm going to talk about her redesign. Rarity has a lot of potential in her basic design, so I wanted to add more visual interest to her. I kept her curly hair because I thought that would look best with her. Nothing screams fancy and bougie like curly hair. I also wanted her to have a coat like an Appaloosa. I wanted to keep Rarity's white and add some black into her design as well, so I thought an Appaloosa would fit her best, as though those horses are typically black and white and have very visually interesting marks. I first attempted to give Rarity purple hair, but it wasn't really vibing with what I wanted, so I used the hue tool inside too to see if any other colors would work. I ended up on this really gorgeous burgundy color. To accent the dark colors I was working with, I gave her golden jewelry and kept it to things that were on the surface, like bracelets or things like that. I feel my version of Rarity wouldn't want to pierce her ears, so that's why I didn't give her earrings. I ended up giving her a garter-like thing to hold some thread and needles. Something I could imagine Rarity having is needles and thread on hand, in case someone needs their outfit sewn back up or fixed. Plus, it was a nice echo to her burgundy color with the other more pastel colors and the pink garter. I struggled a lot with Rarity's Cutie mark. I had an idea for what I wanted, which was a diamond with thread around it, but when I started drawing it, I realized pretty quickly that I forgot how to draw cartoon diamonds, so I had to look up a reference off screen, and even then it took me a lot of adjusting to fix it and get it to where I wanted. I ended up with a pretty basic cutie mark with 2 diamonds and a thread in between. Not the best cutie mark, but I definitely could do better, but also in the same vein, I kinda like it. After I made some more adjustments, I colored the lines and made the background, and she's done. This is my Rarity redesign. What did you guys think of it? What do you think I could have done for a cutie mark? What do you think of the story I gave her? Let me know all that down below. Also, I hit 400 subscribers the other day, and I'm in absolute shock. Thank you guys so much for that number, it's huge. That's almost the size of like a school. So thank you so much for supporting me and what I want to do with this channel. Almost everyone has been incredibly respectful and it means a lot, so thank you guys so much. If you want to follow me to keep posted on what I'm doing outside of YouTube, the best place to do that is by joining my Discord server. We play games, watch movies, and chill out there often. I'm also on Tumblr, Twitter, DeviantArt, pretty much everything. Those links will be down below. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!